Alright everybody, welcome back to another round of Operation Judgment. This is going to be turn 8 for the Germans, January of 1940. I'm aware of no housekeeping to address, so let's jump straight into it. We have rolled the tech off screen using the Dice Maiden bot. We got a hit of 12 on Advanced Mech, bringing that to stage 2. Hit of 8 on Jets, bringing that to stage 4. Miss on Advanced Subs and LRA. Alright, we'll also be rolling for diplomacy here. We'll be rolling for Brazil, Peru, Chile, and Argentina, all hitting on a 2 or less. No hits. For purchases, we have 48 IPP to spend. We're going to spend it all. That's going to be 2 jet fighters, 1 submarine, 4 infantry, 1 militia, 1 airborne, and then send an infantry to Italy. For combats, we do have quite a few going off on this one. We have 3 submarines from M4 attacking the escorting destroyers in A44. We'll have the remaining submarine going into A44 and convoy raiding. And that'll be joined by the battle cruiser coming out of port in Tripoli, coming out as a raider and raiding in A44. There we go. Second Fleet here, damaged battleship and naval transport coming out of port. And moving up into M5 and battling the Yugoslav TBD there. I'm going to be joined by the TBD and 1 TBD and the destroyer in port in northern Italy. They're also going to be joined by the seaplane from Western Germany. We'll have mountain infantry and infantry from northern Italy attacking into western Yugoslavia. 1 infantry from Hungary into western Yugoslavia, 1 into eastern Yugoslavia. Everything from Bulgaria into eastern Yugoslavia. From Tobruk, we'll have a tactical bomber flying 1, 2, 3, 4 into eastern Yugoslavia. Fighter flying 1, 2, 3, 4 into western Yugoslavia. Air transport flying 1, 2, 3, 4 to Rome, picking up a airborne, and then continuing 5, 6 to western Yugoslavia, conducting an airborne assault. And then the air transport will fly back to... Well, they're all going to end up flying to northern Italy except for the tactical bomber. Medium bomber is flying 1, 2, 3 to Gibraltar and bombing the airfield. Three cavalry from Bavaria into western Yugoslavia. 4 cavalry. I don't know if I said 4 or 3. We've got a fighter from northern Italy flying to Warsaw. Got 1 movement left to land. Not everything. 2 motor infantry, 2 artillery, 2 self-propelled artillery from eastern Germany to Warsaw. 2 infantry from West Poland to Warsaw. Light tank from Eastern Germany to the Netherlands. All the infantry class from Western Germany into the Netherlands. A strat bomber from Western Germany goes to Bavaria, picks up an airborne. That one's conducting an airborne assault on the Netherlands. And then the medium tank and mech infantry are also attacking the Netherlands. And unless I'm mistaken, that should cover everything. Yeah, that's everything. So we can go ahead and start rolling things out. I guess we'll roll top to bottom, because why not? Starting with Warsaw, we have 4 artillery rolling at 3 with first strike. 2 hits, fantastic. Continuing, we have 2 motor infantry at 1 in an unsurrounded city. 2 infantry boosted to 3, and a fighter at 6, rolling for attacks round 1. We do get our hit, lots of hits. The defender has a infantry at 5, misses. I'll delete the text later. Fighter's gonna land in West Poland. Whatever, good enough for now. Next we'll do the Netherlands. We've got 4 infantry class at 2, just marching in. 1 airborne at 3 on round 1. Mechanized infantry and light armor at 3. And a medium armor at 6. No first strike, so let's just roll attack all together right now. One, 2, 3 hits. That's unreasonable for the infantry, but fighter or the tank missed. Rolling in defense, we have 1 militia at 2 and 3 infantry at 4. Just 1 hit, so we'll lose an airborne. Alright, round 2 altogether. Defender misses, attacker hits. Battle's over. I'll clean this up later. Next we'll do Western Yugoslavia. We have 2 infantry at 1 in the mountains. We've got an airborne at 2 on round 1. Mountain infantry at 2. 4 cavalry at 2. And a fighter at 6. Rolling round 1 altogether. That's more like average. No hits anywhere. Round 1's defense, we have 2 militia at 2, or rather 1 militia, 1 cavalry. And then 2 infantry at 4. Fantastic, no hits. Round 2 attack. This airborne is rolling at 1 now. So these are 1s, these are 2s, and then the 6. We've got 1 hit, 2 hits. Yeah, and in defense, no hits. Okay, both militia dead. Round 3 attack. There's our hits. And defense. 1 hit. Okay. 1 hit all in. Not bad at all. We'll lose... a cavalry. And that fighter's going to land in northern Italy. Oop. Wrong button twice in a row. Alright, next we'll do Eastern Yugoslavia. We have 3 infantry at 1, cavalry at 2, and a tactical bomber at 7 attacking. Round 1 attack. No hits. We have 2 militia defending. It's a militia and a cavalry again. And then a infantry as well. 1 hit in defense. Will be infantry killed. We'll press for round 2. Attack. Just 1 hit. Defense. No hits. Okay, so we've lost militia and infantry. Alright, we'll roll all together going forward. So these are at 1, 2, 7, 2, 4. I think this is round 3. 1 hit in defense. Nothing in attack. Lose another infantry. Round 4. Nothing in defense. 1 on attack. This bomber really doesn't want to do anything. This is where we're at now. Hopefully the last round. Nope. Nope. There's a hit. 3 units dead there. Lose a cavalry. Brutal. Tactical bomber lands in Bulgaria. Glad I brought as much as I did then. Let's do battle for M5, the Yugoslav TBD. We've got German TBD, German destroyer, German battleship. Battleship is damaged. And then a defending TBD at 2, rolling all together. We do get our hit on attack, nothing in defense. Gibraltar will be next. We've got 1d6 of bombing damage on the airfield. That is 4 damage, the maximum is 3, so the airfield is just destroyed. A44, we'll do the battle to clear the escorts first. We have 3 first strike submarines at 3. Oh, that would have been a hit. That's a miss. And then 2 torpedo boat destroyers at 2. Okay, we'll roll all together going forward. First strike's gone. There we go, we get a hit and attack. It's not target select. I will ask which one he wants to survive if one of them ends up surviving somehow. There we go. And then lastly, we have convoy rating, free of defenses now. 2 die, each rolling with a net bonus of +2 on the German die. Here's a submarine. 4 damage. That'll finish off the med line. And then the battle cruiser. No damage. Alright, that should be all of our combats done then. Had them all lined up nice. So with that, let's get into, well, let's make sure I landed all my aircraft. Yeah, looks like I did. Okay, let's get into my non-combat movement phase. Vichy has a foreign legion moving to northern Algeria from French Morocco. Infantry from Tunisia boards naval transport, comes down, picks it up, returns to southern France. Infantry disembarks. Naval transport returns to port. We've got TBD from in port in Yugoslavia going to Malta. All the ships of the Second Fleet are going in port in northern Italy. The seaplane is landing in Rome. I didn't land the seaplane. Got an infantry in Rome marching south to Lazio. Infantry and airborne railing to northern Italy from Berlin. CDS goes in port in western Germany from A11. And that should be all of it. All of our non-combat movement. So, let's go ahead and get into our placements then. We'll start with the recruit roll. Vichy hits on a 2 or less. That's a miss. Nationalists hit on a 9 or less. That's a 9 and a hit. We'll do another infantry in Madrid. Yeah, do count now at 9. Okay, place the buys. Infantry and militia in Paris. Three infantry. I'll place these last. We'll do 2 jet fighters in western Germany. Infantry to northern Italy. Submarine to A29. Alright, for these guys, we'll place the airborne in western Germany, infantry in western Germany, and one each in Bavaria and eastern Germany. Alright, so that'll be placements handled. Let's get into our collect income. Start with a base income of 45 now. Oh, I've missed something. I'm aligning Central Romania in my collection phase as well. I'll convert all these units before passing things along. That's 3 extra IPP as a baseline. 6 for wartime bonuses now. Vici collects 6. Alright. Think that's all. Something doesn't seem right. That seems too high. 48. Plus 6 for bonus, 6 for Vici. Should bring me 60. I get extra plus 10 somewhere. Alright. Unless I'm mistaken, that should have everything in place now to pass things over to Jimbaro for the common turn. So we will leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls.